Hey everybody, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete, and welcome to another debate with my hard debate series that I collaborate with my good buddy Carlin. As you know, we debate a wide array of topics in the horror genre. So if you'd like, after you watch this video, please go to Carlin's channel, link down in the description. Watch his video with the same title, and then he'll have a community tab open on his page, and you can vote for who you thought had the better argument. We really appreciate it. So it's October and it's spooky season, so we were discussing, hey, let's talk about candy, because what's Halloween without candy? So this week we're going to discuss our bottom 10 Halloween candies, and in 2 weeks we're going to talk about our top 10 Halloween candies, because I don't think you can have Halloween without candy. It's like Christmas without presents. So Colin and I figured this would be a fun video to make. And I do want to mention this is a fun video. You may love some of these candies, and I think that's fantastic. Awesome. I don't. And if you do love some of these candies that I really can't stand, I think they're gross, let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, this is all in good fun. My number 10 worst Halloween candy, going all the way to number 1, which is definitely the worst. But my number 10, I went with Three Musketeers. I just think this is a nothing candy bar. It's just two flavors, chocolate and chocolate flavored nougat. I just think it's kind of plain and one-dimensional, especially when you compare it to other more superior candies like Twix, Snickers, Kit Kat, Skittles, Reese's. I just don't understand also why they still call it Three Musketeers, because originally it had three pieces in it. One was chocolate flavored nougat, one vanilla, and one strawberry. But sometime in the past years, they went with, hey, let's only use chocolate flavored nougat. I don't even think it's really that good or satisfying. It's just there's really nothing to this candy. But on this list, it's the least offensive candy to my taste buds. My number 9, I'm going with anything that's not candy. So I haven't been trick-or-treating in a few decades. But when I was a little Uncle Pete, in New York, you would get pennies, sticks of gum, even toothbrushes, apples. That's not what a kid wants on Halloween. It's the one night a year where you get to go to all of these strangers' houses and dressed up in cool costumes and get free candy. And if you don't want to give out candy, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with turning your porch light off and not handing out candy. That's 100% fine. No harm, no foul on that. I remember getting pennies and apples as a kid, and all you wind up doing is throwing the pennies at people across the street and apples. I mean, that's what we did in the 80s. It was entertaining for us, but that was the 80s. My number 8 worst Halloween candy, candy corn. Another one I really don't care for. The funny thing is, I actually used to like candy corn. Then all of a sudden last year, it got gross. Maybe I just ate too much of it, and it gave me a stomach ache and reminded me like, ugh, I really don't think I like this stuff. I don't know why I was eating it. I mean, it's a corn kernel shaped piece of corn syrup that tastes like wax. Number 7, one that you really don't see too much anymore, but they definitely had it when I was a kid. Wax cola bottles. I don't even know what the hell these things are supposed to be. You're eating wax with a drop of sugar flavored syrup in it, and once you bite the end off, and you only taste that sugar flavored syrup for a second, then you're pulling wax out of your teeth, and you're not supposed to eat the wax, but you have to bite into it to get that tiny dry drop of flavored stuff in it. Now, there's way more juice in a gusher. Those are awesome. But does anyone even like these things? I mean, all you're only tasting is wax, and you're telling kids, oh, here's this candy, bite the end off, suck out the juice, and then throw the rest away. These kids are eating this wax. I probably did when I was a kid. It's just, why are you going to put something why are you going to put a sugarly flavored syrup in something that's essentially inedible that you have to bite into to open? Number 6, some of these may get controversial because I know they have fans, but my number 6 worst candy for Halloween is Tootsie Rolls. To me, it's just discount chocolate that really doesn't taste good. It tastes like a dirty water mixed with chocolate, which is probably how it's made. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. When I was a kid, I thought it was a Charms Blow Pop, but it was a Tootsie Pop, and I was really gross once I got to the center. So I guess it takes 3 licks to get to the gross part. If you get that reference, if you don't get that reference, you're probably younger than I am. But yeah, I just feel like the entire flavor is really artificial since it tastes like, to me, watered down chocolate. I guess there's a caramel flavor in there as well, and I do love caramel. But yeah, I just don't enjoy these at all. There are way better candies out there, and yeah, I don't think I would ever want to choose a Tootsie Roll on Papa, so it's my number 6 worst candy. Number 5, my son's a big fan of these. He loves it. I hate it. Cookies and cream chocolate. I love Oreos. I think it's a superior cookie to the chocolate chip cookie, but cookies and cream chocolate doesn't really taste anything like an Oreo to me. I'd rather have no candy than have a piece of cookies and cream chocolate. For me, it's more cream flavored white chocolate with little pieces of cookie in it. I know it's a candy, but for me, it's way too sweet. It's like eating nothing but the cream center of an Oreo. And if you're one of those weirdos, just kidding, that just looks at the cream in an Oreo, looks at the cream center of an Oreo and throws the rest away, you probably like these. I'm not, yet not a fan of cookies and cream chocolate. My number 5 worst candy. Number 4, Mounds slash dark chocolate. Yuck. Dark chocolate and coconut. I was gonna put all dark chocolate on the list, but I'm gonna group it in with Mounds since the combination of dark chocolate and coconut is really gross to me. I know it has its fans. My wife MJ will buy dark chocolate candies because she knows I won't touch it, since she knows I'll probably eat it all if it's not. But yeah, I just don't like dark chocolate. And when you tie it in with coconut, which I'm really not the biggest fan of, yeah, you have a piece of candy I won't touch. It's got no sugar. I get it. You hear dark chocolate has health benefits, but we're talking about Halloween candy. It should be tasty and fun, not something responsible with no sugar like dark chocolate. I remember the commercials when I was a kid for Mounds. It was always combined with almond joy. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. I always feel, again, never mind. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of dark chocolate or coconut. Yeah, I know it's got its big fans. People love dark chocolate, but when you combine dark chocolate with coconut and dark chocolate on its own, not a fan. And my number 4 worst candy for Halloween. Number 3, getting close to the worst candy of all time for me. Number 3 though is Circus Peanuts. I don't think I have to go too far into why these are bad. I don't even know why people buy them or even give them out on Halloween unless you hate people in your neighborhood. They don't even taste like a peanut or a peanut butter. They have a bad artificial banana taste. Why have a banana flavored candy in the shape of a peanut? I guess there's a reason to it, but I don't care enough to look it up. It's an orange peanut shaped faux marshmallow that tastes like crappy artificial banana. Yuck. I think some of you probably can't even tell if they're stale or not. I don't think they come to you stale. Yeah, I think it tastes the same no matter how old they are. The shelf life is like 18 months. But yeah, yuck, gross, Circus Peanuts, my number 3 worst candy. Number 2, speaking of banana flavored candy, banana flavored Laffy Taffy. No. Just no. It's not good. Even if you like bananas, this is not good. Banana is not a flavor that goes well with candy. I don't feel like that translates well into candy. I have no reason to ever eat any banana flavored candy. Yuck. I love Laffy Taffy though. They got some awesome flavors. Cherry, grape, and the best one of all, of course. Yeah, you're right. Sour apple. Banana is not a candy flavor. It's fun in smoothies, even a peanut butter sandwich, a banana split. Awesome. Great. But not a banana flavored piece of taffy. It doesn't work for me. Ugh. It's disgusting. I hate it. Yuck. Do you like banana Laffy Taffy? Because I hate it, and it's my number 2 worst candy of all time for Halloween. And my number 1 worst candy of all time for a Halloween, Good and Plenty slash black licorice. Ugh. I don't know why this is a thing. I've never seen anyone purposely buy some Good and Plenty. It's a bad black licorice flavored piece of candy. It's bitter, not sweet. It gets stuck in your teeth, so that gets to stick with you for a while. One time I saw Good and Plenty when I was a kid, and I thought it was a different flavor of Mike and Ike's. Maybe grape, because I loved Mike and Ike's. So I tried it. It was gross. I had a couple bites, spit it out, wanted to get sick. Yeah, I don't even know if it says black licorice flavored on the box of Good and Plenty. I didn't pay attention. They also have black licorice flavored Twizzlers. Yuck. Gross. I know, again, it's another candy that people really are fans of, type of black licorice. Ugh, it's just vile to me. It tastes like bile. It's just gross. If you like black licorice, let me know in the comments down below what is it that you like about that flavor. Because especially for Halloween, getting a piece of black licorice candy, Good and Plenty or anything like that, I'd rather have nothing at all. That's probably one of the worst candies out there. If you like it, it's more for you because it's something I just can't stand. It's gross. Let me know if you like it. But for me, yeah, it's my number 1 worst candy of all time for Halloween. Thanks for watching, everybody. That was a fun video. I hope you had fun with it. If you haven't done so already, go watch Colin's side of the debate. I'll have a link to his channel in the description down below. And then if you'd like, there's going to be a community tab on his page, and you can vote for who you thought had the better bottom worst candy list. If you agree or disagree, let us know in the comments down below what you like. What are some of your worst candies? I'd love to read those comments down below. And in 2 weeks, you'll see us back here again where we discuss our top 10 best Halloween candies. A much more fun video for me. Those are going to be, I'm looking forward to that one. But take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I hope everybody is doing well. Please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I'd really, really appreciate it if you can do that for me. Just take you a second, so thank you in advance. Real quick before I go, if you're dressing up for Halloween, who or what are you going as? Last year, I dressed up as Michael Myers, and I carried around my Chucky doll.
Don't fuck with the Chuck.
Okay, I carried around Chucky. Sorry. Sorry, Chucky. This year, I'm going to go as someone from one of my all-time favorite non-horror movies from the 1970s. Small hint, it's a movie that takes place in New York. Not a big hint, but yeah, that's who I'm going to go as. More to follow on that one. Take care of everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I am your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete. Remember, with great kills, there must also come great nails.